says the flu and COVID-19 are both contagious respiratory illnesses, but they are caused by different viruses. Here's where it gets tricky. Can you easily identify the symptoms of COVID, the cold, or flu based on the symptoms? Well, this Wellness Wednesday, our Jasmine Bird tells us if it's just that simple.
Sore throat, cough, congestion, runny nose, body aches, potentially fever.
Sounds like cold symptoms, or maybe flu symptoms, or could it be COVID?
The symptoms are very much the same.
However, for most respiratory viruses,
there are not tests that are available, but with COVID-19 and flu, there are tests that are available,
as well as RSV.
So you can test yourself for flu or for COVID in your home, if you can find the tests, or in a physician's office or a provider's office.
And for some wondering just if the flu shot is the right choice for you.
So the flu vaccine is focused on 4 strains of the flu. And as long as the strains of the flu that are in the flu vaccine match up to what is in circulation, then they can have protection against illness at all, but also against more serious illness, much like the COVID-19 vaccine.
And for others wondering, when is the right time to get your flu shot?
Flu shot's recommended sometime around September or October,
which gives you protection through the traditional season.
It usually peaks in Alabama in midwinter, so December, January.
Also, most importantly, who's eligible for the flu shot?
So the flu vaccine is available. It's being shipped out, and people can go and get that at the same time as their COVID-19 vaccine. And again, it's recommended and available for anyone 6 months and up, with the highest priority being on younger children and older adults and those with underlying medical conditions.
It's the first day of spring, and for some residents here in the city of Huntsville, that just means one thing: bad allergy season for some residents. And today I spoke with a few.
My nose is running, my eyes are watering, like the whole shebang.
Caitlin Carpenter is one Huntsville resident who says her seasonal allergies are awful.
The weather starts like flipping back and forth between hot and cold.
Associate professor at the University of Alabama in Birmingham, Dr. Do-Yeon Cho, says when the weather is very cool, the pollen counts are significantly lower.
That's why you may not have a lot of allergic symptoms. But when temperature goes up, it's going to happen in a day or so, then you're going to have more allergy symptoms because also pollen counts are increasing high.
Alabama Department of Public Health District Medical Officer Dr. Wes Stubblefield says for those who are sensitized to pollen,
it's almost unavoidable if you're going outside.
Dr. Cho agrees that even though you cannot control the outdoor environment, we actually can control our indoor environment.
Which means you just close your doors and close your windows.
And then when you go outside, you can also wear a mask at the same time.
And also when you come inside from outside, trying to change your clothes. And also one of the most important things is you can also wash your hair, because a lot of pollen stuck in your hair. If you sleep with on your pillows and a lot of pollen's in your pillows, so you will have more symptoms.
Michael Laws is another resident who believes he's probably built up a little bit of immunity since he's lived in Huntsville for so long.
I get them a little bit, but not too much.
Dr. Stubblefield says overall, if allergies are causing you any problems, there are ways to identify exactly what you're allergic to.
It's allergy season, and if you go into any store right now, the first thing you're going to see is a whole bunch of shelves with allergy medications in it. So we need to help our immune system by not getting more bombarded by allergens to weaken them. There's a recent report that came out, study, that even it affects what you put on your skin with skincare, can even affect digestion. Consumers really need to pay attention to what they're putting on their skin, their scalp. One of those ingredients is sodium lauryl sulfate. It's found in shampoos, conditioners, toothpaste, mouthwash, a lot of products. Fragrance is another one.
So all fragrant is bad?
That's right. The dermatologists have that on the top of their allergen list. Right now, if you look on your shelf, you may find tea tree oil. It's an antifungal. Why would you want to use an antifungal every day?
All right, so I check those in my bathroom to see if I'm one of those people that use those chemical products and could be affecting my allergies or just my total well-being. So starting off with least to most expensive products, I use a Clean and Clear. It's pretty generic. You can get it at the dollar store, you can get it at CVS. There's no scents, no fragrance, so that's one plus, and it doesn't have the sodium sulfate. Big no-no, has tea tree oil. And now, as a viewer or just a buyer, I thought that tea tree oil was good. These cleansing wipes for makeup removal, doesn't have any fragrance, all natural ingredients. It's my CeraVe. Now there is a lot of chemicals. There's a foaming action. They say something about foaming, so fragrance free. So hey, that's one plus. So I recommend you go through your bathroom, see what is in there that could be harmful, and you don't have to buy expensive. Some of my things that I use in the bathroom are $1 at the store. So there is ways to doing this on a budget.